Shannen Doherty has felt the glare of the spotlight for most of her life, making her television debut as a 10-year-old. The actress is opening up about her terminal cancer, how it's changed her, and taught her to appreciate the little things. Here's Nightline co-anchor Juju Chang.
How about a smile, Shannen?
Living life in the public eye has not always been easy for Shannen Doherty. Her reputation cemented by her iconic bad girl role in the 90s classic Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh my God. It was a very different time to be an actress. A lot of the men in the business were maybe not as collaborative with women as perhaps they are now. Because of that, I was extremely rebellious. And because of all the names, the labels that were given to me, I sort of retracted even more into myself and became even more defensive and even more shut down.
But a cancer diagnosis changed all that.
You really have to dig deep to face cancer. And in that, you find all the stuff that you had hidden away. You know, you find the vulnerability, you find your trust in people again. You find forgiveness.
After chemo and radiation, she had 5 years of remission. But in 2020, Doherty revealing her stage 4 breast cancer.
You want to own your cancer story.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather people hear it from me.
Now she's opening up again about her story, determined to break the stigma and write a new narrative for people living and thriving with stage 4 cancer.
I'm living life. I'm spending a lot of time with friends and family and working. It fulfills that creative side of me. And I definitely need that. I need to be fulfilled creatively.
Your birth mother is standing in your house? When were you going to tell us that you found her?
Doherty is bringing her talents to 2 Lifetime movies, debuting this month, List of a Lifetime and Dying to Belong.
It's okay.
My job as an actor is to entertain and for people to have moments to escape, especially now, especially the world that we're living in, to be able to turn something on and sort of leave all of your problems behind. That's what I enjoy doing the most.
Does work feel different for you at this stage in your career?
I think work was always very fulfilling to me, but in a way it's become even more fulfilling. For me personally, my acting a lot better now as well, because there's almost like more of a well to draw off of.
That fighting spirit on and off screen has always endeared Doherty to her fans. From Charmed,
Oh, who cares? We're desperate and it's working.
to the recent 90210 reboot, where she reprised the role that made her famous.
I can't do this.
And now, in her health battles.
Because when you tell people that you have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, the way people treat you changes, the way people look at you changes.
They look at you like you're dead man walking, basically. They need to say their goodbyes to you or something. And also work dries up. I enjoy working, and working gives me just another reason to wake up every morning. It's another reason to, fight to stay alive.
When people first get diagnosed with stage 4, you can do a crazy Google search and it'll tell you you've got 2 years, 5 years. It looks grim. Of course, that is sometimes part of it for some people, but it's not for everyone. It goes back to what I said earlier. When you get diagnosed with something like cancer, a lot of people think that you're just done. It means that you're doing chemo and you're doing radiation. I did all of that. And I feel better than I've felt, in the past with no cancer. I think I take better care of myself now. I eat better. I exercise more. I watch what goes into my body.
Give us a sense of where you are in your treatment plan and what's accounting for the fact that you look and feel so great.
I'm still on my first protocol, which is a very, very, very big thing. It's kind of like you just want to last on your protocols as long as possible so that you don't run out of protocols.
Improvements in treatments, and when they're given, are known as protocols. They've increased life expectancy, making living with stage 4 cancer, for some, more like a chronic disease. But that doesn't mean Doherty's journey has been easy.
When I got diagnosed the first time in 2015, it is like everything just goes out of your brain, and it's almost this like empty moment. They're hooking you up to chemo and your hair is falling out in clumps, can't get out of bed, you're throwing up, you can't eat. Boy, it's humbling. And so to be humbled to that extent, you have to find the beauty. And once you find the beauty in such a dire situation, the whole world opens up to you again.
That was a tour de force. You could drop the mic now, Shannen. That was amazing. I know it sounds cliche, but I know it's also true. You've said in the past that you feel as though your diagnosis has allowed you to embrace the little things and the everyday in life. Give me a sense of what that's like.
I mean, again, going to a cliche, I remember the first time it dawned on me. I was walking out of the parking structure with my mom, and I just sort of looked up and I was like, God, is the sky always this blue? In that moment, I just was like, we are so lucky. Like each and every one of us are so lucky to be here. Like what a beautiful, stunning planet that we live on. So yeah, the little things have become huge things for me. And the huge things are no longer as significant.
For the 50-year-old who's been working since she was a child on TV shows like Little House on the Prairie, one significant thing that Doherty is not thinking of is her legacy.
I mean, I don't think I've even come close to it, right? I don't think that I've even started on that path yet. For me, I feel like I'm just starting. I think I'm just starting to find moments of complete and utter honesty and in my acting.
You've been quoted as saying that you don't believe in bucket lists.
I like to say that those are goals, because a bucket list almost feels like those things that you check off before you die. And I never want to operate like that. I just want to operate as I don't have things to check off because I'm going to keep fighting to stay alive.
Our thanks to Juju.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.